high-end shops and award-winning theaters. Beautiful streets and avenues connect famous attractions such as Buckingham Palace, Westminster Abbey, and St. From sprawling Hyde Park to centuries-old Westminster Abbey, London has no shortage of iconic landmarks to visit. London, the capital of the United Kingdom, is home to experiences that will last a lifetime. Whether it's something to do with family, a partner, or a solo getaway, there's something for everyone and anyone. Find out what works best for you. In this video, I show you the best places I visited in London. If you are new here, subscribe for more travel videos. Don't miss upcoming videos. Stay till the end, because most tourists miss out on the best places we're about to reveal. Don't miss out on anything. We've got you covered with the London Travel Guide 2024. Number 1. The London Eye. Located on the south bank of the River Thames, this massive observation wheel offers stunning views of London. It was opened to the public in 2000 and is also known as the Millennium Wheel. Until 2006, the London Eye was the world's tallest Ferris wheel, with a total height of 443 feet. A staple of the London skyline, the London Eye is a symbol of London and one of the most sought-after tourist attractions the city has to offer. Located on the south bank along the River Thames, the London Eye is Europe's tallest observation wheel and receives over 3 million visits a year. This attraction is a two-in-one event where you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride while also taking in some of London's most beautiful views. If you plan to visit the London Eye during your trip, be sure to buy tickets in advance so you don't have to wait in long lines. Booking online is also cheaper than booking at the gate. Number 2. Paul's Cathedral. This angelic masterpiece, the Mother Church of the Diocese of London, is located in central London. When the old cathedral on this site was destroyed in the Great Fire of London, it was made famous by Sir Christopher Wren in the 17th century. St. Paul's Cathedral is home to a vast array of art with theological messages behind each one. Admire the stunning views of the mosaic-adorned interior and its domed roof, one of the tallest in the world. Don't miss the Whispering Gallery, where even the quietest voices are transmitted through the dome. The grade I listed, St. Paul's Cathedral, is one of Britain's most famous buildings and a distinctive feature of the London skyline. Sir Christopher Wren's Baroque beast is a wonder to behold with its enormous dome and beautiful interior, but it really functions as a working church. All services, including the incredibly popular Midnight Massachusetts on Christmas Eve, are free and open to people of all faiths. This iconic landmark of London deserves a top spot on your London bucket list and places to visit while in London. Number 3. Tower Bridge. Located next to the Tower of London, Tower Bridge consists of two massive towers 200 feet above the River Thames. This is one of London's most famous and most photographed landmarks. Fascinating behind-the-scenes tours are available, and you can easily walk across the bridge from the Tower of London. Find a midway point for the best tower views, as well as a view of HMS Belfast and London Bridge, which many mistakenly believe is Tower Bridge. It can get crowded, especially at sunset, so it's worth trying to arrive in the morning before the crowds of tourists arrive. Afterwards, head to the restored Butler's Wharf district at the southern end of the bridge for a unique twist on the classic full English breakfast at Watch House Tower Bridge. This now beautiful area is fun to wander and is home to fun restaurants, luxury homes, and shops. Number 4. Westminster Abbey. This 1,000-year-old Gothic church is a living piece of British history. Famous kings, queens, statesmen, soldiers, poets, and priests are all buried here. Located at the center of political and religious power in England for more than 1,000 years, Whitehall and the Westminster District are one of these two attractions. Must-see attractions in London. Westminster Abbey is known as the Church of the Royal Family for serving as the chapel of the British monarchs and their coronation site since 1066. There is much to see at Westminster Abbey, perhaps one of the most popular tourist attractions. Must-see places in London. Number 5. Palace of Westminster. The Palace of Westminster, a World Heritage Site, houses the Houses of Parliament, where the country's politics and future are still decided today, and you can see the tower Big Ben, the bell that hides London's biggest symbol, gives time to its excellent watch. Check ticket types for Westminster Abbey and Houses of Parliament, Westminster Abbey opening times, and Westminster Abbey ticket prices. The Palace of Westminster is a wonderful mishmash of architectural styles, dominated by neo-Gothic buttresses, towers, and arches. There are 1,000 rooms, 11 courtyards, 8 bars, and 6 restaurants for the use of staff, councillors, lords, and their guests. Members of the public are also welcome. Book a tour to walk in the Queen's footsteps at the state opening and get a feel for how Parliament works. You can even have afternoon tea at the end of the tour in a room next to the River Thames. Number 6. Tower of London. Located on the north bank of the River Thames in central London, this historic castle is officially Her Majesty's Royal Palace and Castle. This 900-year-old castle is a typical example of Norman military architecture. Located on the north bank of the River Thames in central London, this historic castle was originally built in 1078 by William the Conqueror. It was later expanded. Prisons and torture chambers were also added. It also served as the Royal Mint and is known to have housed many famous prisoners throughout history. Built in 1066, this magnificent Norman medieval castle has served as a continuous center of power in British and European history for more than 9 centuries, which is why it was declared a World Heritage Site. A tour of its entire architectural team, comprising more than 7 buildings and areas of interest, everything there is to see at the Tower of London, will take you less than 3 hours, and you will discover the fascinating story of how it has changed its operation over the years. Check out Tower of London ticket types, Tower of London prices, and where to eat after you visit the Tower of London.
If you think investing into NVIDIA is the answer to the